baby. Doesn't that kind of look like a couple of dragons? Come on, baby. Keep smoking. Oh yeah, I got a number over here. Look at that. For the last week, sitting in the car. I'm gonna pull this out of the way. Show you the back. Okay, with the new job and everything, I just haven't been able to get out. I just moved into this apartment for a couple of months, and there's no real decent patches of woods around here for me to get out. And then I lost my job. The company lost a big contract with Ford and a big contract with Toyota. And I was without a job for 3 months. And I just got back into working a couple of months ago. And I'm on first shift, which I absolutely hate because all I do is work and sleep. I am not a first shift person. And I have to sleep 8, 9, 10 hours a night just to be able to get up for work in the morning. So the only thing I've really been doing is working on my preps. I have almost 2 full quart jars here of salt that I have put up. I have other salt, for use at home. Need to pick up another can of salt so I can finish off filling that jar. And they had these jars on sale at Walmart, a dozen jars. So I just said, heck with it, I'll pick up a dozen jars. Well, I bought a food dehydrator probably almost a year ago, and I was dehydrating some jalapenos because I eat a lot of jalapenos. So there's probably almost 30 dehydrated jalapenos in there, big jalapenos. And then I decided to try to dehydrate some onions. They turned out all right. And then just the other day I tried to dehydrate some carrots. I don't know how well they're gonna rehydrate, but they're definitely a whole lot smaller than what they were, because the bag that I originally bought would have easily filled that jar. And this is a new one for me. Dehydrated Hamburger. Some people call it gravel. It kind of looks like gravel. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. And then here is another one that is from my childhood. My parents had probably, I would say close to 10-gallon crock pot, and they made sauerkraut. I'm trying to make sauerkraut in a quart jar. It has been going for almost a week now, like a week tomorrow. It has gone from bright green color of cabbage to kind of a yellowish green color of what I assume to be sauerkraut. I just opened it up and smelled it tonight. Smells very sour, pickled. So I'll let you know how that turns out. But tonight I wanted to try to make up a meal. I'm hoping to go for just an overnight hike tonight. It's supposed to rain, but there's a small patch of woods not far from me that there's a little pond there, and I don't expect the farmer to be out in the field this time of the year. So I'm gonna throw some jalapenos in there. I have some white rice. I'm gonna sprinkle some white rice in there. Not a lot. I had a piece of pizza a little bit ago, so I don't need a big meal. I'll probably just save this for lunch in the morning. Throw some onions in there. That's probably enough. And some carrots. And we're going to try some of this dehydrated hamburger. I did not know you could dehydrate hamburger until just a couple of weeks ago. And truthfully, it kind of worries me. Dehydrated meat, but I watched many videos online of people telling you to cook it, drain off all the fat, and then dehydrate it. And that's what I did. I drained the fat off really well, soaked it in paper towel, and then I dehydrated it for double the time that they recommend. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Nice little lunch there for me tomorrow. And super light, weighs almost nothing. I'm gonna roll that up and get the air out of there. Can roll that up, stick it in my backpack. I mean, might be a little quicker cooking if I used minute rice, which cooks a lot faster. But then again, the hamburger, from what I've learned online, takes a lot more time to rehydrate than anything else. So waiting for the rice to rehydrate might just be alright, because it might help the hamburger gravel, or hamburger rocks, I've also heard them called, help the hamburger rehydrate. So I'm gonna pack up a few things and head out to the woods for the night. Maybe early part of tomorrow. Definitely gonna take my umbrella because they're calling for rain and possible snow, but we'll see you guys in the woods. I'm hiking out to the woods. It's been misting, but there is literally no light out here for me to record, and there's no decent woods for me to camp in. I mean, just small little tiny patch of woods, but I need to get out of the house, so I'm going. Okay, these woods are super small. I mean, they're not much. Over there you can see the light. That's the apartments where I live. Out here you can see a field. Yeah, there's not much here. There's well, you can see my breath. It's cold out. There's a little creek down here somewhere, and maybe 40-50 yards over that way there's another field. But I found this tree and this tree over here that's far apart enough for me to set up my hammock. So this is where I'm spending the night. We'll see what we can set up, and I'm sure I can't record a whole lot in the dark, but we'll see what I can do. Well, I'm out in the woods. I'm bundled down in my hammock. I really can't show you a lot in the dark out here. So I think I'm gonna get some sleep and we'll catch you in the morning. The rain has stopped, at least for now. So, it is what it is. I wasn't gonna come out because of the rain, but the rain stopped, so here I am, in my hammock, cuddled in my sleeping bag, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning, everyone. I've been awake on and off for the last couple of hours. All it's done is rain. I was hoping to pick a fire and cook something to eat, some coffee. But it don't look like that's gonna happen. Fortunately, I brought my umbrella, so I guess it looks like I'm gonna get up and walk home in the rain, because I just checked the radar and I don't know what that was. I just checked the radar and it's gonna rain all day. So I guess I'm gonna get up and pack up in the rain and go home. Luckily I'm only, I don't know, half a mile from the house. Whoa. So, but I guess I'll go home and cook. I'll show you what it's like when I get home, get it done. I was really curious about trying that out, so I'm gonna cook it either way. So I'm gonna get out of the hammock and pack up and go home. I'll see you guys there. Well, that's it. Down there's a patch of woods I was in. Up here's the apartments. I'm almost home. Packing up in the rain sucks. I gotta go home and lay everything out, let it dry out. But it is what it is. At least I got out for the night. Alright, since I didn't get to cook this in the woods, I'm gonna cook it at home. Put it in about 16 ounces of water, and I'll let it soak a while, and then we'll put it on the stove. I let this sit for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes in the water before I turn the heat on, and it's actually looking pretty good. The carrots are orange again instead of orangish white. The hamburger's looking nice and meaty. So I just turned the heat up, and we're gonna let her cook for a few minutes and see how she tastes. Looking good. From Dehydrated and Dehydrator. Well, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit to get that rice done. Okay, she's boiling now. Should be getting the rice tender. I'm gonna go sit down and give her a taste test. Alrighty, let's get some burger and carrots and jalapeno in there and give this a try. Looks good, right? Looks real good. Good, nice Big chunk of meat there. I don't see why people call it gravel. I mean, even though it looks like it when it's dehydrated, but if you let it soak, it softens right up. Well, just like fresh hamburger. The carrots probably could have cooked a little longer, but and the rice is a little chewy, but that's pretty good. I would definitely not have a problem eating that in camp. And if it hadn't been for the rainstorm this morning, I would have been eating this in camp. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I just wasn't prepared for that kind of a rainstorm. Raining and blowing and only having one night out and then having to come home and do laundry today. I knew I had to come home early. I had to go do laundry for the week. So I'm gonna end this video here and enjoy the rest of my dinner. And we'll see you guys on the next one.